2024 presidential election between former President Donald Trump and incumbent President Joe Biden. Taking a look at the preferred candidate for President, Joe Biden is slightly more preferred to be president over Donald Trump, with 17% undecided. Taking a look at the approval rating of Joe Biden, he is at a negative 7%. He's disapproved by 51%, and he has an approval rating of 44%. Approval rating of the former President Donald Trump, he is under by 13%. He's in the negatives just like Joe Biden. He is approved of by 41%, and Donald Trump is disapproved of by 54%. Taking a look at polling coming out from the state of Georgia, according to most polls, Joe Biden is projected to win Georgia again. We have polling from the state of Arizona. Joe Biden is also slightly favored to win Arizona as well. And polling out of Wisconsin, Joe Biden holds leads there according to polls as well. And our first batch of poll closing 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time from these states. We can now project the state of Kentucky with its 8 electoral votes will be going to Donald Trump. No surprise here from the state of Indiana, a safe Republican state, with its 11 electoral votes for Donald Trump. We now can call South Carolina. Trump will take the 9 electoral votes there. We can now project that the state of Vermont, with its 3 electoral votes, will be going to Joe Biden. No surprise here, safe Democratic state. And taking a look at Georgia, a key battleground state that we will keep a close eye on. With its 12% is in, it is too early to call. Joe Biden holds a lead, but keep in mind it is too early to call. We can now project that the state of Virginia, Joe Biden will take the state's 13 electoral votes. He will be winning it by 7%. Our second batch of poll closing from these 3 states at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We can now project West Virginia with its 4 electoral votes will be going to Trump's column. Another swing state, North Carolina, too early to call, 23% in, Joe Biden holds a lead, too early to call. We can now project that Ohio with its 17 electoral votes, Donald Trump is the winner. Now taking a look at the map to 270, 49 electoral votes as of right now for Trump and 16 for Joe Biden. 8 o'clock p.m. poll closings Eastern time from these states. Oklahoma, 7 electoral votes will be going to Donald Trump. Donald Trump will take the state of Tennessee. He's taking the 11 electoral votes. No surprise here, safe Republican state. Mississippi, Trump is the winner, 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump will take Alabama, 9 electoral votes. Polls have now closed in Missouri. Trump takes the 10 electoral votes, no surprise here. And now an update on Georgia, a key battleground state. 28% is in, too early to call. Still, Joe Biden holds a lead with its 16 electoral votes. Huge, major swing state projection. The state of Florida with its 30 electoral votes, Donald Trump will win it for a 3rd time in a row. He beats Joe Biden in Florida. Donald Trump will take the state of Florida by 4 percentage points. 52 for Trump to 48% for Joe Biden. This is a huge win and a must-win for the Donald Trump campaign. Trump will take Maine's 2nd congressional district. He will take 1 out of the 4 electoral votes, while Biden takes the 3 out of the 4 electoral votes in Maine. We can now project District of Columbia will be going to Joe Biden. No surprise here. He will take 3 electoral votes. Safe Democratic state. Joe Biden is the winner of the state of Massachusetts. No surprise here. 11 electoral votes. Joe Biden is the winner of Illinois. 19 electoral votes. Safe Democratic state. Another update on the swing state of North Carolina. 16 electoral votes. It is too early to call. 41% of the expected votes in. Joe Biden holds a narrow lead of 3%. We can now project Maryland will be going to Joe Biden as well. Joe Biden is the winner of the state of Delaware, safe Democratic state. New Jersey, another solid Democratic state. Joe Biden takes the 14 electoral votes. We can now project Connecticut will be going to Joe Biden as well, and Joe Biden takes Rhode Island with its 4 electoral votes. And as we said earlier, Maine, the 3 out of the 4 will be going to Joe Biden. 1 out of the 4 will go to Donald Trump in Maine. And now a huge swing state out of the Rust Belt, Pennsylvania. Too early to call, 44% in. Donald Trump holds a 7-point lead, but keep in mind, too early to call. New Hampshire, another key swing state from the Northeast. 4 electoral votes, too close to call, 48% in. Joe Biden holds a comfortable lead here. And now an update on the race at 270, 123 for Donald Trump, 90 for Joe Biden. We have one poll closing, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time from just 1 state. Arkansas, 6 electoral votes will be going to Donald Trump. No surprise, solid Republican state. And another update on the battleground state of Georgia with its 16 electoral votes. It's currently too early to call, 47% in. Joe Biden holds a lead. Keep in mind, too early to call. We cannot make a projection. Out of North Carolina, another update out of this swing state. Too close to call. 54% in. Donald Trump holds a lead currently by less than 1%. It is too close to call. We cannot yet make a projection. And another update, 129 for Donald Trump, and Joe Biden is still at 90. And now, 9 o'clock p.m. poll closings from the biggest batch of states. South Dakota, with its 3 electoral votes, will be going to Donald Trump. He will take Wyoming, 3 electoral votes added to Trump's column. North Dakota will be going to Donald Trump. No surprise here. No surprise here out of the state of Louisiana, safe Republican state. Donald Trump takes the state's 8 electoral votes. Donald Trump takes Nebraska's 4 out of the 5 electoral votes. Joe Biden takes 1 out of the 5 electoral votes in Nebraska. And another update on Georgia. It's currently too close to call, 59% in. And it is a dead even tie, 46.5 to 46.5. We cannot yet make an official projection. Kansas, 6 electoral votes, Donald Trump is the winner. We can now project that the state of New York, with its 28 electoral votes, will be going to Joe Biden. No surprise here. We can now project a major projection from a battleground state, North Carolina, with its 16 electoral votes. Donald Trump will hold on to it for a 3rd time in a row. He knocks off Joe Biden. Donald Trump will take North Carolina by 1.8%. This state was extremely close. Donald Trump 50.9 to Joe Biden 49.1. Colorado, 10 electoral votes. Joe Biden is the winner in the state. We can now project New Hampshire, a key battleground state with its 4 electoral votes. Joe Biden wins it again for the 2nd time. Joe Biden will win the state of New Hampshire by roughly 4 percentage points. And now an update on Texas. Taking a look at Texas for the first time tonight. It's currently too early to call, 65% in. Joe Biden holds the lead, but keep in mind, too early to call. A lot of counties have not came in yet. New Mexico, Joe Biden is the winner here. Not that much of a surprise, even though it is still considered a valid swing state. 5 electoral votes. And an update on Arizona. Too early to call, 66% in. Joe Biden holds a lead there. And then we can now project Minnesota with its 10 electoral votes. Joe Biden is the winner in this state, a key battleground state, and Joe Biden will win it again. He is the winner of Minnesota by 5 percentage points, 52.3 to Donald Trump's 47.7. Joe Biden knocks off Donald Trump in Minnesota. And now, take a look at the state of Wisconsin. Donald Trump is currently leading, but is just 48% in. A lot of counties have not came in yet. State of Michigan, too close to call, 70% in. Donald Trump holds a slight lead of 2%. Too close to call, we cannot project it yet. Now another update on the map for 270, 173 electoral votes for Donald Trump, 147 for Joe Biden. Donald Trump is slightly leading at the moment. 10 o'clock p.m. poll closings from these 4 states. Utah, 6 electoral votes will be going to Donald Trump's column. And an update on Georgia, too close to call, 73% in. Donald Trump holds a slight lead at the moment. Another update on Arizona, too close to call, 75% in. Joe Biden holds a narrow lead of 2% at the moment. Montana, 4 electoral votes, Donald Trump is the winner. Another update on Wisconsin, too close to call, 76% in. Joe Biden holds a slight lead of 2%. Texas, another update, too close to call, 80% in. Joe Biden holds a narrow lead. We expect a lot of counties to come in favor of Donald Trump. Nevada, too close to call. Joe Biden holds a narrow lead of 1%, 76% in. Iowa will be going to Donald Trump, 6 electoral votes. Let's go back to Arizona, 78% in. Too close to call. Joe Biden still is in the lead. And now taking a look at the update on the map to race the 270, 189 for Donald Trump, 147 for Joe Biden. 11 o'clock p.m. poll closings from these states. Wisconsin, another update here, too close to call, 82% in. It is currently an even tie, 48 to 48%. California, Joe Biden with its 50 electoral votes. No surprise here, solid Democratic state. This should put him at the lead as of right now. So let's go back to Michigan. Another update here, 88% in. Currently too close to call. We cannot make an official projection just yet. Joe Biden is hanging on there with the lead of around 1% right now. We can now project Hawaii with its 4 electoral votes is going to Joe Biden. No surprise here. No surprise here, solid Democratic state. Oregon with its 8 electoral votes, Joe Biden is the winner. And an update on Nevada. Too close to call, 87% in. It is a dead tie at the moment. Washington with its 12 electoral votes, Joe Biden is the winner. No surprise. Another update on Texas, 86% in, too close to call. Donald Trump has the lead as if right now. Idaho, 4 electoral votes, Donald Trump is the winner. And another update to 270, 193 electoral votes for Donald Trump, and Joe Biden takes the lead for the first time tonight with 225 electoral votes. 1 o'clock a.m. poll closings from just one state, Alaska, 3 electoral votes, Donald Trump is the winner. We can now project a major key race projection, the state of Texas, with its 40 electoral votes. Donald Trump is the projected winner in this state. Democrats thought they could flip it back in 2016. They didn't. They tried to attempt it again in 2020. They failed to do so, and they're going to fail again in 2024. Republicans hang on to Texas. Donald Trump takes the state by 6%, 53.6 for Trump, 47.4 for Joe Biden. We can now project Wisconsin, the first flip tonight. 10 electoral votes, Donald Trump flips the state of Wisconsin. Donald Trump will take Wisconsin by 0.4%, less than 1%. 50.2 for Trump, 49.8 for Joe Biden. This is a state Joe Biden won back in 2020 by roughly 0.6%, and Donald Trump takes back the state, just like how he did in 2016. And another update on the map, 206 for Trump, 225 for Joe Biden. This race is getting extremely close. We can now project the second flip tonight for Donald Trump. The state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes. Donald Trump takes it back to the Republicans' control. Donald Trump will win the state of Georgia by roughly 1.2%, about 1%. 50.6 for Trump, 49.4 for Joe Biden. Arizona, a major projection. Joe Biden will hang on to the state of Arizona just like how he did in 2020. He will take Arizona's 11 electoral votes. Joe Biden will retain the state of Arizona. This is a huge win for the Biden campaign if he wants to stay alive in this race. Joe Biden will win Arizona by less than 1 percentage point. He's going to take Arizona by 0.7%. 49.6 for Trump, 50.4 for Joe Biden. We can now project that Donald Trump will flip the state of Nevada with its 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump will win Nevada by 0.4%. This is also a major flip as well. We can now project that Joe Biden will win Michigan for the second time in a row with its 15 electoral votes. Joe Biden wins Michigan by roughly 3 percentage points, 51.5 to Donald Trump's 48.5. We can now project that Donald Trump will take the state of Pennsylvania with its 19 electoral votes. This is a major flip. Trump did so in 2016, but then he lost in 2020, and then he's going to flip it again in 2024. Donald Trump wins Pennsylvania by 0.6%. We can now project that the president-elect, the 47th president of the United States, will be Donald Trump. He will finish his second term. He surpasses the 270 mark. Take a look at the map. Donald Trump passes 270. He will be elected as president for a second term, knocking off the incumbent president Joe Biden. 286 for Trump, 252 for Joe Biden. This is the final map, and this is my subscriber-decided election night. So you guys, the viewers, voted for who would win in this election for every battleground state. And this is none of this is my opinion. So this map is based off of you guys. So the winner of the popular vote, Joe Biden, will win the popular vote. Majority of Americans voted for Joe Biden, but according to the Electoral College map, Donald Trump wins. So thank you everyone for watching my subscriber-decided election night. Like I said, a reminder, this is not my opinion. The viewers, you guys who watched my channel, voted and determined this election night for every battleground state. So this map is based off of you guys, not my opinion. Keep in mind, this election night is not my opinion.